Guys, I would not be surprised if we continue to go down, back down to 75,000. I don't think the tourists in the market are scared enough. I think there are a couple tourists that are still in here that the elites want to weed out. Now, this is always what happens when you're in extreme greed. Okay, so last week, Bitcoin, or 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin was at $108,000, right? Super greedy. You saw the fear and greed index, and guys, like anybody who like shrugs off the fear and greed index, you're making a serious mistake. Over the last 6 years, the fear and greed index has been 100% accurate. So, and the proof is just, that's all you got to do, guys, is follow the fear and greed index. That's literally that simple. Buy when you're in the 20s, like right now. Now you should be buying, and don't buy when it's in the green, when everyone's greedy, because you can tell when you're in the green, there's a flush out coming. There's always a flush out, dude. And that's the elites dumping the markets on purpose, the market manipulators, to flush the small hands out, the paper hands, so that they can buy up their amounts. It's pretty simple. So this red, you should not be afraid of this. You have to have an entry point at some point. So, there's a lot of guys out there who, everyone bought the top pretty much. Everyone's bought the top, and there's a lot of people who've bought the bottom. You hit it right, you don't hit it right. But the point is if your dollar cost averaging throughout the years, it doesn't matter your entry point as long as you're in the market, which goes back to the phrase, timing the market beats time in the market. Or time in the market beats timing the market. Okay, got that completely backwards. So, the longer you stack, the more comfortable you get with every month. I always tell you guys, every month I buy XRP, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. Those are my three that I stack. I love them. I think they're safe investments, especially Bitcoin, and XRP, dude. So, and what's crazy is to see Ethereum at $2,000. The fear is strong with Ethereum right now. And that to me is a buy signal, although I did just sell all my positions. But 2,000 for Ethereum is looking very nice. I mean, I think if you guys have, $10,000 hanging around, put 10 grand into Ethereum. You get 2%. If you stake it, throw it on the ledger. You don't got to worry about it. But I still think Bitcoin's the most valuable just because it's drying up, guys. It's drying up. One sat will equal $1 in the future. One sat will equal $1 in the not too distant future. Can you imagine that? That means if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin and get 1 million sats, when that happens, you'll be a millionaire. So stack your sats, guys. Don't fall into the pit of like, oh, it's too high already, it's at the top. Dude, Bitcoin is going to $1 million. And I know everyone says that. I know you guys think I'm just regurgitating the other videos that people post. But through my own experience, it took me a while to come to that realization when I can finally say I'm officially 100% orange pilled. I'm not a maxi because I buy altcoins, but I am 100% orange pilled. I believe in the ecosystem. I believe in the utility of Bitcoin, and I hate that word utility, but Bitcoin is very usable. And the biggest fact of all this, guys, is the inflation portion. The government is sucking our money away dry. And Bitcoin is the only hedge that I've found that can put up a fight against these global elites. It's not a coincidence that Bitcoin goes up almost 100% every year. Okay, so last year, and you could check right on your ledger, right on your Coinbase app too. It'll show you the percentage that you made over the last year. Last year to date. You aren't going to get 100%, or 86% returns on your investment in the stock market. That's only happening in crypto. And this is by far the best hedge for the inflation. And every time I buy a Bitcoin, guys, I feel like I'm just saying, fuck you to the government, dude. Fuck you to the Fed. Fuck you, Jay Powell. Fuck you, Elizabeth Warren. Like, that's how I feel when I buy Bitcoin, dude. And I really believe we're going into a world where you're just going to see peer-to-peer transactions with Bitcoin, dude. That's why $1 is going to equal 1 sat, because people want to get away from this corruption. People want to get away from having to send their pay taxes and have the government use your money for dumb shit. That's what Bitcoin is. It allows you to, it's the modern way of storing cash under your bed so the government can't get it. Storing your gold bars under your bed so the government can't get it, your silver bars. That's what a ledger is. That's what Bitcoin is. It's a way for the people to transact. Now, that's the opposite of XRP. Okay? XRP, I don't care what they say, is centralized because you can see who is paying who. And there's a middleman. The bottom line is there's a middleman. There's a middleman. Brad Garlinghouse, you have the person and you're trying to pay another person. With Bitcoin, there is nothing in the middle between those two people. Every single other one of these cryptocurrencies, all of them have something in the middle of the two people transacting. That is the biggest fundamental difference for me for Bitcoin and the other coins. So if you have someone in the middle of two people transacting, you're not decentralized. You're just not decentralized. It's, bottom line, if there's something in the middle of two people paying each other, then it's centralized. Bitcoin's the only thing that doesn't have that. All right, guys, that's my quick video. Just kind of a random video, just getting back into the swing of things. Buy now. Buy now. Buy now. Fear and greed index is at 20. I would not be surprised if we dip a little bit under 2,000 for Ethereum and go back down to 75 or 70K for Bitcoin. But I really do believe the days of 40, 50, $60,000 Bitcoins are pretty much over here. And if Bitcoin goes down to 60,000, you would better be buying. You better be putting a couple grand into that, getting all those sats, those delicious sats. All right, guys, thanks for watching.